They call this young girl the Asantewa of Ghana. She has a lot to say about the Ghana and the Nigerian Igbo saga. Guys, I'm going to be sharing some other videos of what Ghanaians are actually saying. A lot of Ghanaians are now begging their fellow Ghanaians to cease fire and pardon Nigerians. I'm going to be sharing the video here with you all. Please watch the video from the beginning to the end. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel.
In Nigeria, is there one school that teaches in only Ghanaian language? No. And who claims is going to build his kingdom in Ghana? Watch this video.
But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world. The reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana.
Okay, clearly this is AI, so I will discredify it. Watch the next video.
Our culture is our heritage. Without your culture, you are nobody. Without your language, you cannot celebrate culture. But we never forget our language. That is why we established Igbo speaking school in Ghana.
Hold on. This is why I don't understand. Have you ever seen any country upholding their culture in another country? In Nigeria, is there one school that teaches in only Ghanaian language? No. So this is what I don't understand. Why do you have to come and establish your kingdom here? Why? There is no school in Nigeria that teaches only in Ghanaian language. So you are not welcome unless you revise your motive. Else, I rest my case. As you know, I'll catch you.
Please, I have this concern to just put out. Please, concerning the Igbo king and the protests that is about to happen, let us please carry out this protest with caution. And the Nigerian doing content in Ghana, some of you are so daft. You think gaslighting this situation will exonerate you if the situation explodes? You just be daft. Let me tell you, there is no river that flows through a forest without pulling down trees. You might be a victim of what you are trying to talk about. Be careful. This is a very sensitive situation. I know Ghana government will swing into the actions to do the right thing. Let the government handle this situation, please. And if there at all there's going to be a protest, it should be peaceful protest. We should not gaslight this situation. South Africa.
Good evening, Ghana. My name is Prince Boateng. I live in Nigeria for quite a long time. I was living in Kaduna. I work in Kaduna, Texas. I work in Kaduna Brewery and Kaduna Peugeot, where they were fixing cars, 1974 to 75 to 76. I live in Lagos. I know about what we're talking about. The Igbos, if you remember, at the Biafra War, they were doing their own bombs. They were doing all these kind of things. Because they found out Ghana is the cheapest because our leaders are so weak. Every queens they will follow. They are like their Ghanaian women, how they follow a queens. Why do you take people like this? You know the history about the Igbos. The painful side is people that I cannot call their names. To call such a people and honor them, the community, the Igbo community in Ghana. What do people try to tell us? These people will turn you people like a rat because they are smart. Don't joke with them. You talk about Nigeria. Nigeria, Igbos, the people who are spoiling Nigeria's name. Igbo and Yoruba, these two people. The Nigerians, I live with Gwari, Krumi Gwari. I live with them, the ones who carry goods behind them. I live with them. They are nice people. They get Nigerians, nice Nigerian people. So don't let this Igbo and Yoruba mess the name of Nigeria. Me, Nigeria have done me good. I cannot talk against Nigeria. But there's a different two tribes. The Igbos and sometimes the Yoruba. But the Yorubas are not so harmful like the Igbos. You people have to be careful with them. The least that they can, they know that Ghana, you are cheap. You are too cheap. You are more cheap than your women. Because when anything comes, you people, the same like this guy who came and fraud people, who's called, the money, this thing, who was money laundering. He draped people, the big chiefs call him, they honor him that the people who have to follow him, what is his name? I forget the guy's name. What do you call? I forget the guy's name who has made now people collapse now. The same this stupid woman who is in prison now. You Ghanaians are following even some big pastors, which we don't expect that they will come up like this, are even begging for Agrada to come out. So why can the Igbos cannot take advantage on you? Even Agrada, this small fish, can take advantage on you people, judges, president, chiefs, and even kings. So why can these Igbos can take advantage on you? We are too cheap. We are too cheap. Now look at Ghanaians are so lazy. Sorry to say, our Ghan leaders, the chiefs, making chieftaincy like a war. You know, like a Langas game. But chieftaincy is a nice game that you can play cool nicely to be respected. You respect people from outside, but we rather fighting among ourselves for foreigners to get inside. How can our money raise up like that? Foreigners come and sit down and change money, foreign money. And you Ghanaians sitting down and looking, which are the people doing that? The Gao, they are now running Ghana. Our politics, all foreigners are inside our politics. You people are useless. It's by time, politicians, you are weak and dumb. So we better wake up and stop this kind of small fishes coming to trade because of our leadership. Our presidents, our ministers, our so-called no-call. You are the one cheaping us. We know the cheap. I live in Nigeria. I never see this kind of nonsense. But here in Ghana, people come and make a fool out of it because you leaders are so dumb. Please back up. Back up. Can you go to Nigeria and make that you are going to make a build even a, what do you call? I remember you the chief, you the guns. When Asantewa came here, you say you won't allow him to even to sit on his palanquin or whatever they call it. And now look at you people, allowing foreigner to come and make himself a king here. Please, give us a break. Thank you.
Violators, thank you for love and support. I appreciate you all. Africans, we are preaching for African unity, not tribal unity. I'm begging you. On the 19th of July, Ghanaians are hitting the street to protest against Igbo King and Igbo Kingdom. We don't want to have an Igbo King here. Neither do we want an Igbo Kingdom. If you are doing that indirectly, you are telling us that you want to come and colonize us, and we don't want that. We are one people, but we have our individual differences. You can show the world that you are Igbos by the way you dress, by speaking Igbo language, but not for you to create a kingdom. No. As for that one, Ghana, we will not accept it. Even if we finally become one people under one umbrella, one leadership, we will still have our respective governance from our respective countries. We can only trade among ourselves, live together happily and whatever. But it doesn't mean that a Ghanaian can come and have a king in Nigeria or the vice versa, or go to Niger. It is not going to be so. So we have to wake up. Those of us who are saying that if we are fighting things, then the unity. No. The moment you have the idea of creating a tribal kingdom in another man's, then you should know that you are looking for trouble. I am begging you. Understand it this way. We are not fighting for tribal unity. We are fighting for African unity. And as for this one,
it's not me alone. It's not a new thing for them. Yeah. So if they are insulting their own fathers and their own kings and queens, how much more foreigner? So automatically shows that they are not cultured. It shows that they are out of their mind. Because when you insult your king, that means you are selling the dignity of your nation. So it means that they are out of their mind. What they are saying is a hate speech. So if you can insult a whole overlord of Gadanbe, overlord of Garland, the Gamanche, and all other paramours in Garland, you are insulting them, telling them what kind of nonsense. How much more me, a foreigner?
Just look at this deranged.
Igbos cannot have a kingdom here. Neither can they have a king here. It is not possible. We can't do it in Nigeria. So why do you want to come and do it here? Why not Anambra State or any of the Igbo states in Nigeria? And it must be Ghana. Abba. If you do that, you are taking us for something else. We are fighting so that our children will not come and be fighting tribal wars when we are gone, when we are doing everything possible to stop these things. Why not a Nigerian leader and it is Igbo? Why tribe in this modern world? Go to European Union and see. They are living as one people. But they still have French leader, German leader. Have you heard that any of them went to the other to create a kingdom and a king? Have you heard that? So why us? And please, maybe Ghana, you have decided that you want to sell. If you want to sell Ghana, don't sell it to one tribe. Let's sell the nation to Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. At least, I think they have been able to save millions of lives. They deserve more land to expand. At least Africa will be better. They can be able to unite us. So let's stop all these tribal things. If you are in another man's land, just do as they are. Even in Ghana, we have our cultural differences, but we have been able to live among ourselves, accept it, and that is why Ghanaians we are living with each other in peace. Not that Ghana is for one tribe. We have a lot of tribes here, and every tribe has its chief, and they take orders from their tribes, not any other tribe. So please, If you are in Ghana here as a settler from another place, just do that. Why is it that the other tribes are not doing it? And it's the Igbos who want to have a kingdom and a king. Why this tribe? Why this tribal thing? Please, as for this, no, we will not accept it.
To all my Nigerian people, you guys have heard it. You've heard from Ghanaians. A lot of them are condemning the actions and some are saying, let there be peace. But for me, I'll keep on preaching peace on this platform. No country is perfect. If the Igbo king continues this way, probably he needs to be deported or he needs to come down for peace to reign. A lot of us that are Nigerians, especially me myself, I love peace of mind. I love my space. I love living a very peaceful life. So imagine all those things are happening in Ghana and it's referring to Nigeria. You know, it's affecting a lot of Nigerians, not just me or the Igbo. Even the Igbo king himself is not himself anymore. Because what he planned isn't what he's getting. What he planned isn't what he's getting. I thought and I hope he has learned his lesson that Ghanaians are not meant to be joked with. You don't joke with them. You don't toy with them. You don't toy with their emotions. You don't take their hospitality for granted. I hope we all as Nigerians learn this. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like this video and share.